educated.
All right, man. Paul George says that he hopes that the Detroit Pistons do not mess up Jalen Duren. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. So, but yeah, Paul George said that he hoped that the Pistons don't mess up Jalen Duren and how good and how strong and athletic and how he reminds him of a young Dwight Howard on this show, the podcast P show with Paul George. So yeah. So, I mean, we all thinking the same thing. Anybody that kind of I can't say that no do or don't know basketball. I think a lot of people feel that Wiseman can play, so we can't even play Wiseman like that. But we know Duren is kind of like perfect for what they done. Me and B Taylor said that before the draft. Everybody saying he can't shoot. It don't matter if you can shoot playing. You don't have to shoot to play that position. Stop believing you got to shoot to be successful in basketball. Because guess what? Let me break that to y'all young guys. You don't have to. In the league that's talking about what's efficient and what's not efficient. Guess what? The rules of basketball tell us the closer you are to the basket, the better opportunity, the higher percentage you got to make it. What's more efficient than that? Ask yourself that. What's more efficient than that? I can't think of too many things more efficient than that. So, like I said before, back in the day, that was averaging more points against tougher defenses without taking more than like 5 threes a game. And I could prove that once again. I'd improved it, several occasions. By pulling up the statistics. But yeah, he perfect. He perfect for what the Detroit Pistons need. Athletic, young. You can mold him how you want to mold him, and he seemed to be like. He seems to in my opinion, he seems to be willing to get better defensively. I mean, offensively. He seems that he actually working on his post game, and that's just what he need to do. But Paul George even seen it like, dude, like basically what he's saying is like, dog, I hope they'll mess this kid up. You go get James Wiseman, and this kid can be really, really good. Why would y'all go out there and get James Wiseman when this kid can be really, really good? And that's when you got people kind of putting, professionals putting that out there. I let you know everything you need to know about the organization. They didn't make no sense what they did. That was overkill. And everybody know it. And everybody know it was overkill. Everybody know it. And Paul George is saying what any logical basketball fan would say. That's what he's saying. What any logical fan would say. But you read it, Paul George hope Detroit Pistons don't screw up Jalen Duren. And that's what they doing. Excuse me. And that's exactly what they doing. That's exactly what they doing. Screwing that kid up. You bring somebody outside of the organization and have them jump you. You had this guy jump this dude. But then again, you tell all the other rookies that you gotta you gotta earn your spot on the roster. But Killian Hayes don't have to earn shit. He suck and he automatically gets a spot on the roster. Makes no sense. But Paul George said, he says that in the recent episode of the podcast P show with Paul George, NBA All-Star had high pressure Jalen Duren, who he called baby Dwight Howard. It's certainly not the first time a comparison has been made, as Duren came into the league with similar size and athleticism. George went on to talk about Duren's strength and had some funny things to say about trying to move him, which proved impossible. You can see the whole clip by clicking this. But the part that really stood out to me was the end when George talked about how many bigs the Pistons have and how it could be a problem. He said, "I just hope they don't stunt the kid's growth because he's going to be big time player. He's only 19. He got size. He got good feet. He can move. And if YouTube would allow me to play the clip, I would, but they won't. So, you know, but he right. He right. And all they doing is, and that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. They throwing these used parts on top of other good parts. You know what I'm saying? And these bums from other teams on our team, all it can do is stunt the growth of these young guys. They did the Cade in his rookie campaign, you know, by forcing Killian in the backcourt with him. You know what I'm saying? And that hurt his campaign. And then when the backup coach got in and moved him out the lineup, he started balling. He started rolling. He started balling. So, but like I continue to say, you know, this organization just makes some dumbass moves and leave it up to them to mess this kid up. Ain't no reason to go get Wiseman and let alone start him over Duren. And then, you know, you tell Duren he got to earn his shit off the bench behind Bagley and Stewart, which neither one of them got no future on the team doing anything. He should have been started right away and let him learn, especially if he was going to be this bad. They knew in camp they was going to be this bad. And they trying to make people work like Killian and Isaiah Stewart and Marvin Bagley. They trying to make that shit work. It's crazy to me. But telling young guys they got to earn it, and these guys are better fits and going to be better long term. That's why I tell y'all, if they don't cut I don't matter who they get their coach on the team. If they don't cut some of this fat off this team, bro, if they don't cut some of this fat off this team, they're not going to be good, bro. They keep stacking used parts on top of really, really good parts. And other people in the league can see Isaiah Stewart, trash. I hate to say it. Marvin Bagley, trash. Okay, give you 20 every now and again, 20, but he can't stop nobody. You need guys who can stop people, bro. And then on top of that, you know, y'all so into shooting. These dudes can't shoot. And then you're not going to play through Marvin Bagley on the block. So what's the point of keeping him around? That's the $1 million question. He only good for back to the basket. He can't block nobody's shot. He can't stay in front of nobody. So, you know, why is he on the team? Ask yourself that. Why is he on the team? Duren got all this potential and all this talent, and y'all trying to stun it on purpose. It's like they don't want to be good on purpose, bro. That's exactly what it is. Like they doing this, they want to be bad on purpose. That's the eject. Like we want to do this on purpose. So, you know, I don't think Jalen Duren gonna get a fair shake with Troy Weaver around. To be honest, if I was his agent, I'd just demand a trade because he's gonna have to keep competing with bums like Stewart and Bagley. He's gonna have to keep competing with them guys. I ask for a trade. But hey, that's just me. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all our notifications, increase chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist for more videos like this. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Peace.